Welcome to Focus on Breathing in Place. So this week in our physical yoga practice, we practiced aligning breath with movement, pacing the movement to stay with the breath. And what this does is reinforces the whole idea of what yoga is. Yoga means to yoke or unite. And that's to say, bringing the mind or awareness, the breath, and the body into one place, into this present moment, the only place we really truly live, right? So we want to practice this on our mat on our chair so that when we're in our lives off our mat on our chair, we continue our yoga practice there and can stay fully aware and make the most out of every present moment. So for example, in our physical practice, we can be physically in a pose, but our mind is thinking about what we're going to have for dinner, right? The difference is we can fully press into our feet. If we're really aligned and bring our awareness to our body, we know we may need to modify today. So I'm going to modify that a little bit. I'm going to soften my shoulders down because my neck is crunching. Or if I hug my shoulder blades and slide them down my back, my tailbone softens, right? We get into the different nuanced parts of our practice so that in our physical practice, what it means is healthier alignment and fully embodying yourself. Off our mat, off our chair, it can mean staying fully present in a conversation or recognizing when your mind starts to wander and inviting yourself back to the person you're listening to, which is the greatest gift, full attention. It can also mean keeping your body and your brain connected when you're walking so that you don't fall upstairs or trip over an uneven patch of pavement, right? There's a lot of benefits to practicing being in the present moment. The breath, or pranayama, which is breath control in yoga, is the bridge between our physical body and our subtler realms, right? This can give us access to our inner guidance system. It can give us access to our inner wisdom. When our mind is racing and we're not sure, we can tune into this yoking and guiding ourselves into wholeness. So I thought I'd share one of the exercises that we did in our yoga practice. And I will say practice, not perfect. We're practicing yoga. We're not perfecting yoga. It's all about the effort, right? And you'll see it increase over time, your ability to stay yoked. We're human, so be gentle with yourself. All right, so let's start with a little bit of movement. And to start with the chair, really, make sure there's no wheels or arms on your chair and there's space for you to move around. If you have any muscular issues, make sure you're sitting on the back of your chair. If not, and it's available, coming forward. And we want to align shoulders over hips, shoulders over hips, legs straight out of hip sockets, knees over ankles. And then let's just find a little movement. So inhale, shoulders to the sky. Exhale, slide the shoulders back and down. Soften out your toes. Let's do that again. Root to rise. Inhale, strong legs, shoulders lift. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Tailbone to the earth. And one more time. Root to rise. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, shoulders back and down, tailbone into the earth. Lean into an invisible wall of support behind you, slightly tucking your chin. And then bring your hands to heart center, lifting your heart to the sky. Thumbs press back into your heart and either close your eyes or take a soft gaze toward the floor. And we're just going to begin to deepen our breathing, feeling ourselves expanding like a balloon in all directions. And then as you exhale, feel it deflate, coming back to center. And again, inhaling, expanding. Exhale, contract. Keep going like that for a few more rounds of breath. If you notice that your breath is getting stuck along the way anywhere, you can purse-lipped breathe. So making your mouth into the shape of an O and breathe in and out through your mouth. And just notice the breath, right? Notice the belly expanding and coming back in. So bringing your awareness, that's a good place to start by bringing awareness to breath. We're already yoking a few things, right? Our awareness, our breath, and our body, actually all things. And then when you're ready, bring your hands to your belly and continue this awareness of your breath. Feel the hands rising with the expansion of the belly and coming back in on the exhale. And then on your next inhale, you're going to allow your hands to move out with the full inhale. And once the exhale starts, the hands start their return back as the belly comes back. The end of the exhale, the hands land on your belly. And then again, the start of the inhale, the hands release, go out. Once the full expression of the inhale happens, you've come to the end of the movement, and then the hands start to come back as the exhale begins. And the exhale brings your hands to your belly. So again, this can be enough of a practice in this. So let's do a couple more breaths like this. On your own, linking movement with breath, trying to make sure that one doesn't get ahead of the other. And then when you're ready, come back to your natural breathing rhythm and bring your hands back to your heart. So you may notice already things happening, right? So you might notice your brain is starting to go, why aren't we moving? Why are we just breathing? What's the point, right? That's like your ego self trying to keep you safe, trying to help you. So you want to honor that mind. You don't want to beat it up. But it's really helpful to be aware of that voice, because that shows our tendencies to either be in perpetual motion all the time. That may mean be an indication that slowing down consciously on a regular basis might be something that would help you. So already just by linking awareness, breath, and movement like we just did, can be an incredible practice in learning how to link, to unite, to yoke. We're going to take this a step further and add some larger movement. So here we just had the arms opening and closing. I want us to explore this in deeper movement. And if you want to experience the full-length class, you can go onto Patreon. All right, so from here, we're going to do something that might be a little more challenging, and we'll see if our mind gets active or if we're okay and we're united. So pressing into the left leg into the floor, you're going to hold under the right thigh and just like stir a little bit, stir the hip a little bit, reverse the circle and lower the foot down. Anchor through that foot and stir. So we're just warming up the legs a little bit. If you haven't moved a lot today, we don't want to go in cold. All right. So pressing into the left foot, we're going to hold under the right thigh, and we're going to lift the right arm. Sorry, the left arm. I'm mirroring you. So we're going to anchor into the left foot, inhale, lift the knee. As we exhale, linking movement with breath, extend the leg out, kick the foot forward, arm extends. Full extension is the end of the breath. And again, inhale, lifting the knee, lifting the hand, and slowly exhale the hand down and the foot all the way. So let the foot and the exhale come together on the bottom. Other side, anchor into the right foot, hold under the left, and we're going to reach the right arm up as we inhale, lift, and then exhale, kick the foot forward, arm extends. Once the inhale starts, the knee starts to lift, the hand raises, and then the exhale starts and the hand comes down. Once the end of the exhale happens, the foot reaches the floor, the hand comes all the way down. Take a breath here and exhale. Take a notice. Was that tough in any way? Just awareness, no judgment, just like, oh, I noticed that. Okay, let's add on one more. Press into the left foot, hold the right knee. If it's available, left arm lifts. If it's available, right arm lifts. If you feel any tension in the low back, you're going to hold that leg. Inhale and exhale, kick the foot forward, arm or arms extend. And again, link body with breath. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, slow and controlled. Bring it all the way down. See, my foot wanted to land before my breath. Practice. It's not perfect. We're practicing. Press into the right foot. Hug the left. Right arm lifts. Maybe both. But give yourself support if your back needs that. Inhale. Exhale. Kick the foot forward. Arm or arms extend. Root to rise. We're going to inhale. Lift the knee. Lift the hands. Exhale. Slow and controlled. See if you can pace it. Okay. butterfly release, butterfly upper body. And there you go. So just to kind of illustrate the how unyoked we are, oftentimes I find myself, oh, I am really kind of scattered, but it is a great practice to get into because then you notice when you're scattered and you can bring yourself back to center, keeping yourself safe, keeping yourself compassionately listening, keeping yourself aware and able to make clarified decisions. So I hope you found this practice in being present and yoking yourself helpful. If you did, please leave a comment below. And if you want to see the whole practice, you can go on over to the Patreon page where I have a tier with all the archived classes. So again, I hope you found this helpful, and thanks so much for watching.